Okay.
Episode 60, man.
Episode 60. We made it.
Just
Made it this far. Who would have thunk it?
come so far on a route to. I can't remember what that song's called. I'm just messing around with the audio, by the way, everyone, just to make sure it's right, because I just realised I had it on from the stream I did the other day where I was playing music in the background. So, like, desktop audio, your voice was probably on like one volume.
Fair no worries.
So I think we should be all right now. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back
Hey.
along to Staying Connected.
Welcome to
I
Staying
don't know
Connected.
how your Wednesday's going, but it is a lot better than yesterday, weather-wise and feeling-wise.
I know it's back to normal, typical England now. I kind of
Yeah.
felt like I was somewhere else for a little while, but now it's feels like home again.
Back to it.
Yeah.
As
that's the
life
one.
gets a little bit more normal, the weather's sort of decided to catch up.
Exactamundo.
Yeah, so it's almost it's like that because it's a bank holiday on Monday. The week's doing that thing where like
Oh, yes,
like
it is. I
5
keep
days
forgetting
is
about that.
15 days. It's like,
True.
Is it only Wednesday?
I know.
This week's been going on for a decade. Like, please.
I keep forgetting it's a bank holiday, and then I remember, and I'm like, yes.
So now will be on Monday. There'll be no
Yes.
Staying Connected. There will be
No Staying
pauses.
Connected.
There might be a video, so there might be something on the channel. There'll be something on the post. Sorry, not on social media, not on the channel.
We'll have something scheduled. Yeah.
I am working on something, and I'm not going to say what. But that might go out on Monday in a video form if I get it done.
Nice.
In time.
Excite.
There'll be stuff over the weekend. We'll have some stuff scheduled for you to look at.
Yeah. Yeah, we always try to do that as soon as whenever there's a bank holiday.
I'm
We
working
usually
on
try.
something new, and that's all I'll say for now.
That sounds exciting. Actually, I have no idea. Like, I don't
You
even know.
actually
Like,
don't,
I don't even know
you know
this.
what it is?
Never mind. Everyone else.
Dan about it. And
Yeah.
I think that's it. I think that's the
Wow.
only person who probably knows.
There we go. It's exciting stuff, guys.
Yeah, and I bet if he is listening, he'll be like, I don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, he always, yeah.
I think the only person who actually knows the plan is me. So
Fair.
I've put the extra pressure on myself now because I have to get it done and out for Monday, which probably means I'm gonna have to finish it off over the weekend. But it's all right. We'll be fine.
Exciting stuff, man.
I'm not making myself into a martyr. I don't mind. You have a photography course.
Yes, good. Yeah, it's good.
Spew some information about that. You can wax lyrical about that now if you like.
I will. All right. So yeah, guys, I sent out a mass email on Monday about the photography course. So hopefully everybody got that. If you didn't, please let me know, and I'll make sure to kind of send it to you. Just write in the chat that you didn't receive it, and I'll try and drop you a message. Anyway, guys, tomorrow, we're supposed to be out and about around Sunderland. First day out shooting, and fingers crossed it's going to be okay. Obviously, if it is absolutely lashing down, we're not going to be able to do it. I did write that in the email, and I also said that unfortunately, like, kind of the best way that I'm going to be able to kind of tell you guys is on the actual day itself, because it's impossible to predict the weather otherwise, and I really don't want to cancel it unless we absolutely have to. So if it's lashing down tomorrow morning, then it's probably going to be off. But if it's just a little bit of drizzle, then we're probably just going to try and push through. I'm okay with that. If you are, just bring a hood.
I've just put, I'll put the weather forecast up for tomorrow. The BBC weather forecast just to...
Yeah.
There you go.
It's
so what time are you planning to do?
10 o'clock. So we're supposed to be out at 10 to maybe 12, half 12.
I mean, that period there, it's fairly warm. I haven't got the green screen behind us with like the big map. If you look at this area of Sunderland, what you'll see is some low pressure. They always say low pressure, and I never know what that means, and I don't know what difference that makes.
And I never felt like, well, it's high pressure today.
You've got like a 70% chance of like an asteroid falling from the sky because it's 2020, and then there'll be like a couple of like pterodactyls down from the sky, and it'll be fine. You know what I mean? You might die, but you'd be.
But
it is what it is. Do you know what I mean?
It is what it is.
Every time you leave the house, so.
Andy says he's got an umbrella, so there you go.
Nice. Okay. Do you have any pterodactyl repellent?
That's it.
On the serious, on the serious.
On the serial.
10-12 tomorrow looks all right.
So
Slight
hopefully,
rain,
guys,
but light
10, 12, it should be okay. So we're just going to meet outside the office, 10, 12, Like I say, we've got 3 good digital cameras, and then we've got several like semi-decent. Well, they're decent cameras, but they're just point and shoots, so the purpose is slightly different. So yeah, guys, we'll make sure that hopefully we can get out. And I told you guys the route. What we're going to do is we're going to have a little look at the graffiti down by Sunnyside. We'll take a couple pictures by Sunnyside just while we get used to the cameras. I'll explain a little bit about how to use the cameras and just give you a bit of assistance on that. Then once we've done that, guys, we're going to make our way up towards Mulberry Park. We're going to go around there, have a little look around, take some pictures. Then we'll work our way into town, take some pictures of like some of like the kind of heritage buildings like Elephant Tea Rooms, Maggie's Corner. We'll have a couple of good shots of those. And then we're going to go towards the bridge, take some pictures from the bridge down to the river, and then we'll walk down to where St. Peter's is, and we'll take some pictures looking up at the bridge, which will be quite a nice shot as well. And then we'll just slowly make our way back. And then obviously if it's like 12, half 12, you guys are welcome to go for lunch and stuff. And that should pretty much be it. I'm in my mind. It's hard to tell how long it's going to take until we actually go out and do it, but I'm kind of estimating it's going to take about 2.5 hours. That's kind of, I think, what seems fair. But yeah, we'll see how we go with things, and it should be good fun. And then like as I said, you're welcome to bring your own cameras, smartphone camera, whatever you want to use, and just kind of make sure you send it to me for the next session. The people who are lending our cameras and using our cameras, I'll upload all of that onto a shared drive, so you'll have access to those photos and you can like use them and keep them for yourselves. So yeah, and I'll label them with your name and stuff, so make it nice and accessible. So yeah, it should be good fun. If you have any more questions, drop me an email. That's it. Yeah, 10 o'clock outside of
12.
Savvy Towers.
Yeah, the fact that you didn't burst into the Red Hot Chili Peppers when you said Under the Bridge.
Yeah, there we go.
Very disappointed. Don't know.
It's a good song. High pitched as well. Can't do that. I can't. Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, it's one of the ones where if you've not got the range, you did. Ella has tried many times to teach us how to do the high notes, but the voice box just disengages from my body at that moment in time. Matthew's asking then Savvy Towers. I don't know if that means he doesn't know that we call the office Savvy Towers.
Just outbuilding. Yeah. Just outbuilding, Matthew.
It's sort of, it's tall. Pretty tall.
Yeah.
Stories, man. Like, not to flex or anything, but like, we made it.
That's it. So, from St. Peter's to that.
Yeah, exactly, man. What a flex. Daniel, I was wondering if I can test your lenses set on my camera to see if they would fit if I have a micro 4/3 mount.
Don't think that they will.
Try it, but I would be
maybe
careful. That's
yeah.
the thing, because you don't want to knock.
Yeah.
You don't want to break anything, which is very easy to do.
Well, I don't know if because I've seen your camera shot and I'm not quite sure that they would be compatible with GH4 mount, but we can have a look. Also, I'm a bit kind of apprehensive about bringing too much kit out. So if we're bringing out our lenses as well, maybe it might be a bit much. But we'll have a look at maybe one lens. I'll maybe bring out one of the lenses.
Ones, and then,
yeah. We'll have a look at that. So yeah, we'll have a little look, Charlotte.
Cool.
And yeah, we need to be careful as well because you can get lenses like wedged on, and sometimes.
The thread. If you
thread onto it, and it can.
You just need getting it off. Like that's it. That lens is broken.
Yeah.
The camera's broken a lot of the time.
Yeah, so you need to be careful with stuff like that. But we're gonna have a look.
Yeah, that'll be cool. You'll be fine. You might get you might be a bit soggy tomorrow, but you'll be all right.
Yeah,
it
should be a good session.
Make for some nicer shots probably in the rain. Hopefully.
Yeah, I mean,
if it is going to rain, it'll be a little bit like overcast and the lighting will be a bit different and stuff. So.
Well, hopefully, it says there's a bit of sun as well, so hopefully the sun's going to reflect the light on the floor, and if it's a bit wet, it might look quite nice. So hopefully, it'll be alright.
Ambient. Is it ambient occlusion? I feel like I've made that up.
That's it.
Have I made that up? Ambient occlusion.
It's alright. Like I say, Charlotte, we'll have a look and we'll see.
Yeah. So like, I'm talking that I've just made
ambient
occlusion, just so you know.
Occlusion
is in a game when the light reflects off it, if like different surfaces.
Oh wow.
So yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, I mean that is one of the things I think in like in a game when the realism's really like next level.
Yeah.
It's like when you're playing like I don't know whatever, like an RPG for example,
Yeah.
and like
The
you know
water
you kind of
very nice. It's always the
yeah
water. They spend
that
all the
is
money on the water and everything else. Just like we've got no money left. Sorry.
oh it looks so good though.
Yeah. So there you go. There's a random word that you didn't really need to know the definition of, but there is
Well, I'm glad that I do.
strict limit on the topics here. Also could mean the blockage or closing of a blood vessel or hollow organ. Do you want to hear the woman say it?
Occlusion.
Oh, it's a woman. It's not a woman. It's a man. This time you've tricked me, Google. Last time I pressed that button, it was a female voice, and now it's sorted out to be a male voice.
What nationality?
I don't know. Do you know how on some of them it tells you like it's like Graham,
American or
it's
British?
like
yeah,
UK
yeah.
Graham, or it's like oh god, what's the website called again?
I don't know, but I know what you mean. You
I'm sure it's Natural Reader.
Oh, might be,
I
yeah.
had to use it in one of my projects because my voice actor at uni decided he was just couldn't be bothered to show up.
Really?
No
way.
It was like 2 days before the hand, and I was like, I'm not doing it, and there's no way I can get anyone to sort it out. So I used this like horrible
sound like text to speech.
yeah. But like
TTS.
It's hang on, can we get a preview free? Let's have a look. Oh, I don't really want to download a program. Like I'm not gonna. Oh, hang on. Right, what should we say? Hello and welcome to episode 60. We're about to test out how far text-to-speech technologies come. Can I? Oh, there we go. Who do we want? Right. Who do we want? Do we want? Oh, there's Graham, man. There he is. English UK.
Is that the actual person that you're talking about?
Hang on. Oh, yeah. Yes. So hang on. So let's play UK Graham.
Hello and welcome to episode 60 of Staying Connected.
There you go. You probably won't be able to hear that one, Daniel, unfortunately. But everyone at home has got a special treat from UK Graham.
UK Graham.
Yeah. So that was that you could. It wasn't this particular one, but I managed to get a hold of UK Graham's audio. But then you can have all the different like accents. So let's have German Klaus.
Let's get some Australian.
I want German Klaus at speed -3.
Hello and welcome to episode 60 of Staying Connected.
Oh, God. Is there a one from Doncaster? I don't know, actually. It doesn't tell you where they're from.
Oh, wow. You got French Canadian here.
Yeah. Oh, there's loads, man. Right. Who do we want? Do we want someone? Mario.
That's amazing.
Hello and welcome to episode 60 of Staying Connected.
Sisanto, that must mean 60. See, this is where we need Lisa, so she can we can like get it, make sure it's authentic. Let's try Peter. See, I was gonna type in the lyric from the latest Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion song, and then I remembered where I was, so let's not do that.
We nearly had a moment. The Ben Shapiro videos. So
we nearly had a moment that I couldn't take back.
Beans epidemic.
Like Australian one, man. It's disappointing.
Yeah, Karen, my sat nav on my phone. I've got the Australian Siri.
Oh yeah, you do.
Yeah. So this is Natural Reader. It's called, and it's text to speech, which is pretty cool. But like they have all the accents on them. Which I found, I don't know why I find it so like, I don't know. Like,
it's not a Scottish one as well.
Is it?
I'm saying there's not.
Daniel, don't get me. Do not do that to me, man.
Hold on.
So yeah, this is kind of cool. Hang on, premium. What we got under premium? O plus. Oh, there is an Australian one, but you have to pay more for it.
Yeah.
There's a Welsh one as well. I don't know what.
Beans epidemic.
Oh. She's very well. I don't know what that means, to be honest.
There's a Welsh one.
Yeah, no, but Matthew asked for Beans Epidemic, and I don't know what's going on there. There's got to be a Scottish one.
Where did you find the Welsh one?
On Plus. I went on to Plus. We really are children, aren't we? Like, so bad. Like, I'm just a massive child. Like, I'm absolutely.
It's amazing. Man.
I'm buzzing right now that I found this. I really am. Like, yeah, I can't even tell you.
I'll have to check out Plus as well.
There's a Romanian and a Russian.
Is the Welsh one though like?
No, it's English in a Welsh accent.
In a Welsh accent.
Yeah,
that's what I was.
So they're not
thinking,
speaking Welsh.
Yeah,
anyway.
that's what you want. That's what you want.
We'll get a quick Australian one. We'll do a quick Australia and then we'll move on. Oh no, I've lost it. Please come back. Please come back. No.
Dance epidemic.
Yes. Hang on. If anyone knows what film this is from, I'll be impressed.
Oh yeah, this is awesome, man.
That's not a knife.
Ha! Dear me. Right, okay. I'm done. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I can't believe I've done this live on stream.
Can't believe you did
I
it.
can't believe I've done this. Because there's a famous scene in
The Australia one's so good.
Crocodile Dundee, if anyone was wondering.
Okay.
That's not a knife. This is a knife! Bang, right in the tail. Yeah, so there you go.
I've never seen that one, actually.
Well, you've never seen Crocodile Dundee?
No.
Oh, Daniel,
Actually,
man! No. You guys have seen Crocodile Dundee, right? So, who have we got in the chat? Lynn's back from the course early. Hopefully that's going well.
Awesome.
Yeah, Charlotte is here. Sue isn't actually. I haven't seen Sue in the chat. She might be watching back later anyway. Amelia is teaching her daughter to cook today, but she's still listening in as well. So hi guys.
Nice.
And hopefully you're cooking up some nice recipes, maybe with the help of Mel. And
yes, absolutely.
A legacy of cooking that she's left behind, which is quite good. But yeah, quick update again because that was the biggest sidetrack. It wasn't even a sidetrack; it was like a full focus. Last day of the animation course is on Friday.
Oh, brilliant, dude!
And we're going to be doing a couple of scenes. We're going to animate a few separate scenes and bring them together in one timeline this time. Because previously I've just sort of been doing like random projects and ideas and shapes and all kinds of like garbage. Not garbage; it's all good stuff, but I didn't really link it together. I'm going to try and link all of the stuff together into one short animation.
That's like
probably going to cap it at a minute, just because. Well, it's probably going to be less than that, to be honest. It might even be 30 seconds, but it definitely won't be more than a minute because it just you'll see on Friday. It takes a lot of time to generate that much animation. So we'll go steady with that, but it's all going to be from stuff that you can get for free on the internet, and I'm going to include all the stuff in the description of that video. But if anyone hasn't had a go at it yet, this one on Friday, probably don't start watching that video first. Go back and watch the other ones and build yourself up to it, because I think it'll be a little bit heavy going. But I might try and rip some audio from Natural Reader now if I need to voice any characters, because I've remembered that it exists. And that's brought me so much joy. It's unbelievable. I'm gonna
have to play around with that as well.
Yeah,
it's good fun.
So yeah, that's pretty much it. It's Dog Day 2020. We were told this morning.
Yeah.
So I don't know why it's Dog Day, but I don't see any reason to complain about it. So just is it what? Let's go on nationalday.com and see what they've got to say about it. Dogs. Hang on, I'll show you the article. That might help instead of me just like sort of squinting at it because I can't really see properly. The holiday was created in 2004 by Colleen Page, a pet and family lifestyle expert. I don't know what that means. Animal advocate. She created this day so that all dogs can be celebrated and also draw attention to the number of dogs in shelters and encourage adoption to those who have yet to find a place to call home. August the 26th is significant to Colleen because it was the day her family adopted her Sheltie? Is that a breed or is its name or what?
Where is it, how do you spell it?
Right, okay. It's like a Shetland sheepdog.
Got you.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, there we go.
So August 26th
Sheltie.
every year is National Dog Day, and just a reminder of our
Slush. absolutely lush, that.
company mascot, Diego, and his Instagram there. Thought I'd give that a quick plug. So that's Diego underscore the Doobie. That's not what that means.
Dobie.
Just can't read today apparently. It's one away from being something entirely different.
True that.
I dare not Google Doobie live on air because I don't know what.
Yeah.
I'm just not. I'm gonna
Best
assume
not,
you're all not innocent and know what that means.
Oh man, these Shelties are absolutely lush, dude.
Yeah, so like it's like a sheepdog from the Shetland Isles.
Yeah.
But there's Diego in all his glory doing his stuff and these things and that. So post some photos on there. I think Dan and Mel always post stuff on theirs as well. And obviously we try our best to have them on the old Facebook and website and stuff as much as we can. So yeah, check that out. And if you've got a dog or pictures of someone else's dog that you want to share, it's National. Well, it's not National Dog Day. It's just Dog Day. So get them out there. Get yourself on social media. Give them a post. Let me just quickly catch up with the chat. Lynn's just saying she might go and take some pics at the weekend. Obviously she's on the course, so she can't come to the photography one. I'm guessing.
That's fine. Fair enough, Lynn. No worries. Catch you next time.
Yeah, I'm missing it tomorrow because she's sad that you'll miss it tomorrow. She said.
No worries, then. We'll catch you next time.
If you want any speech-to-text software, Charlotte can give us some recommendations as she uses it quite often. Yes, that would be helpful at times, I'd imagine. So yeah, if you can send us some stuff across. Amelia's asking if it's still okay for us to do one video together and send it in. It saves us from waiting for the laptop when the other person is on. Yeah, that's fine if you guys want to do your animation video together and just sort of like take turns dropping different bits and pieces in and help each other out. That's fine. Again, with the animation course, you don't need to send us anything in. Like, there's no specific tasks. I just want you to have a go at all the different things.
Yeah.
And send us in whatever you've done, basically.
That's it, yeah.
It's not like I need to tick. It's not like an exam where I have to mark it or anything. It'd just be good to see that you guys have understood what I'm rambling on about for like an hour.
For sure, man.
Yeah. Cool. So that's the like little media savvy updates, and that somehow took 26 minutes.
Oh well.
Yeah, so
there's a lot going on, man. You know.
I mean, of course there is. I mean, it's just like it's August. Like, what do you mean? It's nearly over as well. Like, it's September in a couple of days.
I know.
Which is
crazy, dude.
Like, there was like a meme, and it was just like the guy blinks. You know, the guy who's like shocked, the shocked blinking guy, and he blinks, and then it's like, hang on, I'll show you what I mean.
Let's have a look.
I'll have to. Yeah, there he is. Yeah, so he went, and it was like he blinks when it's March, and then he opens his eyes, and it's like it's August, and that's just how that's an entire mood of my life right now. Because I was just that's like me every day when I wake up and realize that nothing's been done, and like everything's due.
And yeah, true that. I can relate to that.
So yeah, I mean, what else we got? We got some other stuff here. Something about polio. I seen you sent us something about polio.
Yeah, dude. So like, Africa has officially declared that they are polio free, which is amazing. You know, it's like 10, 20 years ago, it would cause thousands of deaths. You know, and it can be vaccinated, but it's untreatable if you have it. Okay. Well, it's uncurable. It might be treatable.
You just treat the symptoms, but not you can't
cure it now. So yeah, very serious, and it's been on decline for the last few years, and they've officially said that it's totally polio free. So they're doing major vaccinations now all the time for polio, and that's it. They've completely got rid of it, which is amazing, and that's a good push forward, I think. So yeah, it's some good wholesome news there. Okay. Totally eradicated. They were saying, yeah.
Nice. Not only the vaccine derived polio virus remains in Africa, with 177 cases being identified this year. That's a rare form of the virus mutated from the vaccine. So just 177 cases, which I imagine is quite low in comparison. So what does polio even do? I don't even know what polio is, to be honest with you.
Polio, I don't actually really know, mate. I just know that
life-threatening disease caused by the polio virus. The virus spreads from person to person, infects a person's spinal cord, causing paralysis.
Wow. I mean, I just, we've all had our polio shots here, like
Yeah.
our BCG shots as well, and I think it's just one of those things.
Nice that it's been dealt with in such a way, I guess. Oh, it's
Exactly,
just
man.
telling you
It's just
there. So
good.
it mainly affects children under the age of 5 as well, which is like
Yeah, I
one of
saw
the
that.
really
Yeah,
like just depressing facts. Like it's
I
as if
know.
like it's picked a trait that was just the worst.
Yeah,
Like how can I be the worst? Okay,
the
I'll stick to
worst.
allergy
Yeah,
kids. Great, fantastic.
yeah, it sucks, man.
Yeah. So yeah, good news on that front.
Yeah, it's awesome, dude.
Something else to talk about that isn't the other virus, the other
I
one.
know it's good. Yeah, and it's good as well. Like we've mentioned to kind of keep shifting the focus to more positive stuff that's happening, like all the time. So
Yeah. Yeah, good times. So we've got Wild Wolverines back to a park
yeah.
in the US for 100. I don't know if this is good news, to be honest. I've seen what Wolverines
Well, the
can
thing
do.
is,
I
right?
don't know how good this news is.
You know what it is? It's because I just love the because like that's a thing, right? No one even knows what a Wolverine is, right?
Well,
So like
it's Hugh Jackman, right?
that's it, right? The only Wolverine that people know
Yeah.
is the one from the X-Men. Like that's literally the only, but they're actually like cute little kind of
Didn't we talk about this before? Like, and we were talk
maybe.
about the honey badger as well. Like,
Oh yeah,
yeah,
that makes sense actually. Yeah, I remember we were talking about the honey badger. But yeah, like little Wolverines, man. They're like just they look like raccoons in a
yeah,
way. And they're just like little cute little animals.
yeah.
So I think, but you think Wolverine, you think, oh my god, that's going to be like some like huge absolute beast, but no, it's just like a
Well,
little
no, I
kind
think
of
the point in the comics is that he is small. Like I'm sure the character,
yeah, it's
like Hugh Jackman's like 5'10" or something or 5'11",
yeah,
but I think in
yeah,
the comics he's supposed to be like really short.
yeah, he is. Yeah, he's
And
supposed
that's
to be
the
like
point.
5 foot,
He's like
right?
a Wolverine, but
Or
he's
less
like
than that.
small and ferocious and like rabid and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Which is why
But it's
every time
just
someone mentions it, I'm like, nah, I'm alright. Actually, I don't really want to meet a Wolverine ever. To be honest.
but yeah, I mean, it's the same with the Tasmanian devil as well, right?
Yeah,
Like if you actually see like a real life Tasmanian devil, it's
not
like this
fun.
like tiny little thing.
Yeah.
I'll have a look.
So they're back. It's so who's this? Yeah. So they're the first Wolverines to establish residence in Mount Rainier in over 100 years, and their discovery is purported as good news. I like how they're even skeptical. Like, well, it's supposedly good news for
Well, it's
wildlife
the
management. That is.
if it's like the first time in like 100 years, it was saying, right? So obviously
Yeah.
it's pretty cool that
Good for the
they were able to get
ecosystem.
them
They're
back.
saying apparently.
Yeah, I'm just looking at Tasmanian devils on the side here as well, and they're like tiny. They're like little kind, like almost like rats, really. They're like
Yeah.
quite small. Yeah, they don't do big tornadoes when they attack people.
No, definitely not. They
They
don't
eat
just like
everything
grumble
inside.
at you and sort of like
Yeah.
make mumbling sounds.
That's it. So
So
fierce.
it's good because they're sort of an endangered species as well. So it's described here as a fierce, hungry yet skittish predator. Good, just what you want.
It looks really cute though if you look at the neck
Well,
climbing
that's
that
how they
tree.
get you, man. Like that's what like don't koala bears do that, or don't they like rip people's faces off and that?
I don't actually
I'm sure
know.
they drop on people from tree. Right, hang on.
Oh, have you heard of drop bears before?
Yeah, exactly. Like I'm just no. I don't.
No,
I
but
don't want any of
no,
this.
but like drop bears, right? Are like a thing. They're like it's like Australian folklore. They're
Yeah.
not like a real bear. They're not like a real animal.
yeah. So
They
it's,
always tell tourists they're
it's-
like, oh, you need to watch out for drop bears.
Yeah,
Like,
so-
and it's something that Australians always tell tourists or foreigners.
yeah. It's like
But they don't actually exist.
click on the Wikipedia because that's obviously such a reputable source for information.
There you go, drop bears.
It's a hoax in a contemporary Australian folklore
There
featuring
you
a
go.
predatory carnivorous version of a koala.
That's it, man.
They do jump out of trees and attack people, though. I think, but it's just very
Yeah.
rare. I think it's really rare that it happens.
Well, I think they sleep like a good percentage of the day
Yeah, so,
because they drink. Don't it? Is it they eat like eucalyptus leaves or something?
something
and
like that. Yeah.
It like it's like a relaxant for them.
All I'm saying is I don't trust them. Like something that cute. It's like it's a Venus flytrap situation. Like they want you to think that they're all adorable, and then all of a sudden they're just gonna like murder you in the bush, as it were.
I love that thing about drop bears though. I think that's so
Yeah.
funny. Like I love like little
You watch out
things
for
like
drop
that.
bears. Yeah. You know, that's the thing. Like it's weird because we don't have anything like that here. I mean, we mentioned it last
No.
time. We don't really have any animals. Like if you go out in the woods in this
Mhm.
country, chances are you're probably not going to get eaten. If you go out
There's
in the
like,
woods in America, you like even the stuff like this, even the little things are like, you know what, I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you dead, and all of my mates are going to kill you dead as well. Like, why?
I don't know if
Why?
yeah, but it's like
What'd I
yeah,
do?
it's like in America they literally have like alligators, like rattlesnakes,
Yeah, but
mountain lions,
every
grizzly
climate has
bears.
some kind of predator that can just murder you. Like, no,
Yeah,
stop it.
it's so crazy because it's like there's
What's
so.
that clip from Family Guy? Like,
But no, I'm not sure, man. But like, I don't know if you saw that clip that went viral here from, and it's like a grizzly bear, literally knocks someone's door open,
yeah,
and they've got like a
He kicks it
security
in,
camera.
and then his little head
Yeah.
pops out the side like that. It's horrible, man.
It's so mad. I was like, whoa! Like, imagine because they luckily weren't home, but the bear didn't know
Yeah.
that. Like, imagine if it just opened the. Imagine if you sat watching TV and the bear just smashed your door open. You'd be like, oh my god.
Oh,
You see that shit?
Don't they say though, like, I can't remember, but like, don't they say like if a bear approaches you, you're supposed to make yourself as big as possible and not move? Is that right?
yeah.
Are you supposed to pretend to be?
I don't know if that's accurate, but I think that,
Are you supposed to play dead? I don't know because I think it's a mix of two. Some people say you're supposed to play dead, right?
You're definitely
But
not
then
meant to run because the bear is
Yeah.
so much quicker than you.
Yeah.
It'll
People
get
say
you.
make yourself as big as possible.
Yeah.
I don't know.
If the bear is
I think-
stationary, move away slowly and sideways. This allows you to keep an eye on the bear and avoid tripping. Moving sideways is also non-threatening to bears. Do not run. If the bear follows, stop and hold your ground. Bears can run as fast as a racehorse, both up and down. So running out the question. That's on the US National Park Service website as well.
Wow.
in America. So like that's not. I would pretty much say that was like good advice. But like it's weird because grizzly bears are like so murderous, and then you've got like black bears which are just kind of goofy. Like I still wouldn't run against a fight
Yeah.
one, but like there's videos
Black
of like
bears and
they try and like open people's doors, and then someone will just shout their window like, "What are you doing?" And they just like and start running away.
yeah.
Like,
Black bears are not as threatening. I don't think.
yeah,
Like not
they're
half
a
as
bit more
threatening.
docile than like a grizzly or a polar bear.
Yeah, and it's like this as well. Like if a grizzly's trying to protect its cubs, it's
Yeah.
like so dangerous.
Like,
Like it will just
Game
destroy
over.
you.
You're gonna get
Yeah,
Revenant.
yeah,
It's gonna be the Revenant, and
Yeah.
you're gonna die.
definitely.
You're gonna spoiler, but you might not die.
It's a mild spoiler, but
Um,
yeah, fair
Whatever.
play.
I don't know. Don't have a fight with a bear. Like last week, I said don't spit in each other's mouths. That still stands. Don't have
Yeah.
a fight with a bear either.
Um,
And if you're gonna, just do it like sideways. Apparently.
You know what I just was thinking there, bro, as well, right? Like, obviously, you know how like Australia has drop bears. I suppose that we've got Loch Ness monster, right? Like, that's like the only thing that I can think is comparable.
Aye, but
Uh,
like it's not the same. It's not like like I'm picturing like the chupacabra sort of thing where like
Yeah.
don't leave your livestock out or it'll get eaten by the devil creature. Like we don't have anything
Yeah.
cool like that. We've got now.
We don't have actual animals, but like in terms of folklore,
No,
I
but we
think
don't even
they're-
have anything cool. Like a lot
Yeah.
of this monster, it is what it is. It's like, okay, what is it? A dinosaur? Is it an alien? Like, whatever.
What about the Lambton worm?
Yeah, again, like I'm not. I want something that when I'm going out for a walk, I'm scared to run into.
Yeah.
I need a bit more.
There's I can't like there's this kind of cat, right? That's like because I don't know if you heard about this, but ages ago, like in the northeast, like all around the northeast, there's supposedly like sightings of like a leopard, like a cat that was like a leopard. I don't know if you heard about that.
Okay.
And what they say it was just like it's like a type of wildcat, but I think it's like a Scottish wildcat, I think. And they can, but I've never actually seen it before, but I'm sure it's a legit thing, like a Scottish wildcat.
That one's got cross eyes.
Scottish
Yeah,
wildcat.
yeah, that might
think
be a
that's
thing.
what
It
it was.
looks real mad. It looks really angry. Again, don't want.
It looks like a super angry. Every picture, it looks extra angry.
Yeah, it's got because it's got like it's got the ridges above its eyes that are like
Yeah.
slanted down. That's probably like a thing to like ward off like predators and stuff.
Probably, yeah.
It just looks really mad. Like
Looks like an angry house cat,
Yeah.
right?
when you when you sort of like when someone pushes in front of you in a queue, and then you just you give them this look. Like, imagine that out of focus tree is that person, and that's you. Like,
There's a really funny one I found here. It's like shot depth of field, but it's just like the cat's like angry face is just like in the side of it.
Yeah.
It's so funny. So saying it's a European wildcat population in Scotland. Population is estimated to be 1,000 to 4,000 individuals. I don't know, man. I'm sure that there's that's the one I was talking about. If you look for Kellis cat there, that was the one that people thought was that Kellis cat. It's like Kellascat. And that was the one that and it says that it's a large black cat found in Scotland. It's a inter-specific hybrid between the Scottish wildcat and a domestic cat. And I don't know if that's actually real or not, but I think that's what people were saying was the leopard thing that people were saying.
It's not Bigfoot, is it, really? I mean,
no.
like America has Bigfoot. Like, we don't have anything, man. Like, we've got the Loch Ness Monster.
Oh yeah, they do have Bigfoot, right?
Yeah. Like Bigfoot, and then he's like an alien. And I'm pretty sure I've brought this up before, but there's like subset of people on this earth that have a fetish for Bigfoot. I'm fairly certain. I've dared to Google it, but I'm fairly certain. Like, do you remember ages ago? Someone posted something on Facebook and it was like a list of fetishes, and like that was one of them. Like, but not even like it's not even necessarily like it's like an obsession with them. Like, they have Bigfoot, everything, like Bigfoot t-shirts and like like bedspreads and all sorts of stuff. It's like I can't remember what it's called now.
Joe Rogan did that. I don't know if you ever saw it, right? But Joe Rogan did a show called Joe Rogan Questions Everything.
Yeah.
And there was an episode on that. There was a Bigfoot episode on it, and like him and Duncan Trussell went with these guys who were like those kind of people, like they dedicated their lives to Bigfoot, and like they camped out with them together to go and find Bigfoot. And like Joe's kind of like laughing the whole time because he thinks it's so absurd and like insane.
Yeah.
And he's like trying to take it seriously, but the guy's just so crazy. And you can just tell that, like, you know, his whole life is looking for Bigfoot. Like, it's
man. Like, people are weird, like seriously weird.
Yeah, well, it's the same people that are like dedicated their lives to like aliens, but like Area 51 stuff. I don't know, you know.
Yeah, it's probably best not to go down that rabbit hole, to be honest. I don't think there's any. Wormhole or whatever you want to call it. There's no coming back. Really so
Charlotte had something quite interesting. She was saying that we have a cool Scottish folklore creature called knuckle lava. I don't know if I said that right. Which I did a painting of. So I think the painting I'd love to see.
Am I gonna have nightmares when I Google this?
That folklore thing, I'm pretty sure that'd be pretty cool.
Oh dear.
So I'm sure that's pretty interesting.
Oh wow. That
guy doesn't have any skin.
Also, his arms.
Oh my, that's so.
Hang on, what is the creature?
Whoa.
Is that part of him? Hang on, is he?
Oh my god, that looks so crazy.
So he is. Right. Okay, so he's a bit like a centaur, but he has the horse's head as well.
Wow, looks crazy. It's pretty cool, to be fair.
Okay, I'm intrigued. I'm not gonna lie, I'm intrigued. Yeah,
it's really cool. That would be like such a good Dark Souls monster, right?
It would be a really good like creature movie. I would watch.
Yeah, definitely. That's really cool. And Charlotte was just in the paintings on her Instagram with.
Yeah, I think actually now that you've mentioned it, I do remember seeing it actually. Let me just. Oh god, no. The demons are in my computer now, and it's not loading the tab.
The knuckle lava.
Oh no!
Demons.
What have I
coming
done?
To get you, hey from.
I've awoken a deep and scary evil.
It's coming to get you.
Oh no! I'm gonna try and quickly find that painting then. But yeah, I think stuff like that's really cool. I don't know how we got onto this topic, but I do find stuff like there it is, man. Yeah. So Charlotte has done a painting. So did you do this one? Was this digital or hand drawn, Charlotte? You have to let us know. Oh, it must be hand drawn. There's the paint there, man. Idiot. God.
Oh, a quick look. I think Oh wow, it's so cool. Oh my God, Charlotte, that's awesome, man.
And
Good job.
terrifying as well. I
Whoa.
like it a lot.
That is
Um,
absolutely brilliant, that Charlotte.
yeah, good job.
It's exactly, it's spitting image, isn't it? It's brilliant that.
It's like I say, terrifying in its own way, but in a good way. It should be terrifying. It's supposed to be.
Fantastic. That's a really good job. Everyone, yeah, check out Charlotte's Instagram if you guys are into cool art.
There's the name.
And definitely
Yeah,
it's
so
great,
if anyone's got any like folklore stuff, I know Ella's not listening today, but she would be able to school us good on like English and British folklore and all that kind of stuff. Anything occult, Ella would probably know about better than you or me or you or whatever.
Oh yeah, she's Ella's massive into that stuff, isn't she? Yeah. Yeah, true.
I do
That
find
mate.
it interesting, but I feel
It
like
is, yeah.
I feel like we've got like the ones that you get in the UK are less glamorous. Like I said, in America you've got like Area 51, like you mentioned. And then they've got like Bigfoot, and they've got like all sorts of weird conspiracies, and then we've got like all this more. I would say it's scarier over here, like the stuff like you say. It's like this sort of stuff, like the occult stuff.
We've got like all the pagan stuff, right? Like
pagan,
like obviously Stonehenge and stuff. Yeah.
all the scary stuff.
Definitely.
So yeah,
man.
But if anyone knows any more stuff, I find that kind of cool. And
no, I'm really into that stuff as well. I think it's super cool.
Creepy.
And yeah, definitely. Charlotte's saying that the next series is going to be folklore creatures. She said it's a series of folklore creatures, sorry, and she's saying that the next one's going to be the lantern worm. So that'll be pretty cool as well.
Let's have a look. I haven't actually I don't think I've ever googled the lantern worm.
I've never seen an illustration of the lantern worm before. I've only heard about it. I mean, I've drank at the lantern worm pub in Sunderland before, but
yeah, because I think it's like, the kids' books and that. It's probably like just a big, looks like a big snake. Probably.
Oh, I know, but
I imagine so. There, for example, that's looking pretty mean. To be totally honest,
that's pretty cool, actually. Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know if that is the lantern worm there. He reckons it is.
Pretty cool. I like that one, the bottom left. That one there. That's it looks quite like yeah. I think you've got your mouse on it now. Yeah. That's it. That's good.
There's a few. Must be
quite
some of them
well,
are for sale as well.
well
Some people must have done like original commissions and stuff. No, that's cool.
There's a song, right, as well. You've heard the Lambton Worm song. Ella
knows the words. I don't know the words,
by heart. But if you guys check out the lyrics of that, it's awesome because it's all northeast slang. So it's good fun.
Yeah.
It's like verse for verse slang, like every word. So it's pretty funny to kind of check that out as well.
Yeah, it's cool. Really cool. So we do have it. I just feel like we don't have the glamorous version. We have the more scary and like off-putting version.
Like, yeah, because you don't have like
terrifying than Bigfoot or Area 51.
Definitely, man.
But I feel like that's like the way everything is. Like America's a bit more glitz and glamour, and we're a bit more like gritty.
That's it, man.
Realism. and
you know it, buddy.
Being terrified all the time and that. Yeah.
Well, we've got all of the like I don't know if have you ever been to kind of what you call it, like Edinburgh Dungeons or York Dungeons or anything
that's what
like
I mean. Like it's like that kind of medieval, like Dark Ages, like style of terrifyingness. It's
because we've got more history than they do, right? It's like their history. They're only like they're not that old compared to us. Like we've got like thousands of years of history.
And
of like
that's where all like that sort of horror and gore comes from, I suppose.
Exactly, man.
Especially the Middle Ages, like you say. Dungeons, it's like.
Yeah, I remember I went to, I think I think it was in London Castle, and there's like the torture chamber, and it's like unreal to see. Was that
the Tower of London?
Yeah, that's it. No, it was the Tower of London. You're right. Yeah. So I went to the Tower of London and saw the torture chamber, and it's like you see the torture rack and stuff, and you think like this is like a real thing that used to actually be used. It's crazy to think that like. If we track people that way, if like going against the king or something like that, you would get put in like in a torture rack. It's like,
even if someone like accused you of it, you probably wind up in there 9 times out of 10. But like they've got it in all like the York dungeons and that, like the rack that they used to put people on, and like they're like basically a hot bucket with they put a rat in a bucket and like heat the bucket up, and then the rat would chew into the person to try and get out through them. And just
Well, they got that thing, isn't it, where they say like hung, drawn, and quartered.
Yeah, that was the thing. Like as if you weren't dead enough when you'd been hung, they'd like hang you, and then like chop you up and it's not great. Like it's not what I would call ideal, to be honest.
I know.
But we've come a long way.
True that.
Yeah. I mean, if you watch Game of Thrones, a lot of George R.R. Martin, his like the stuff in there is based off that sort of period, like the War of the Roses sort of period. Loosely based on it, but there is a lot of like references to like medieval torture in it, like flaying and stuff like that, like some really
awesome.
gruesome stuff.
I'll tell you what I did.
I think more so the books as well. I think the TV show sort of does it, but it's a little bit like toned down.
Yeah,
as toned down as Game of Thrones can be, which isn't very, but yeah.
I'll tell you what I watched a couple of days ago, which you might have seen because I know you watch that channel as well. But I saw it was Oversimplified's video on how the English language was made, it was it's so good. So it was like it's I think it's called How the English Language Was Made or something, and it was about just the Battle of Hastings and kind of like how the
English language.
Yeah, the war that changed the English language, and it was really, really good. Yeah, so it talks about the Battle of Hastings and just kind of how there was the Normans and Saxons, and obviously there was the kind of Germanic English, and that was like with the kind of the Saxons and what was more peasants, and that's where we get a lot of our swear words and stuff from. And then there was the Normans, which was more the aristocracy, and that was like it kind of does it shows you which words are Saxon and which words are Norman, and it's quite interesting to see the difference.
Yeah, it's weird because English is such a like a melting pot for all the languages, just due to like the nature of the way people used to just try and invade the island all the time.
Yeah. But it's really interesting, man. Like they were saying like how something like cow would be a Saxon word because that was like farmers would have cows and stuff, but then beef I think is a Norman word because that would that's like it would be made into beef, and that was like more to do with like cooking and cuisine. So it kind of it's definitely worth watching. It goes through those different ones. So I thought it was pretty enjoyable.
That whole channel, to be honest, I think I recommended it originally for the World War II.
Yeah, you did.
But there's so many more on there.
It's so good.
Are good. And what I watched the Russian.
So did I.
The Russian Revolution one.
Yeah, I watched that one as well. So good.
He's put up.
So good.
But they're like short animations for any of the guys who don't know. But they're all obviously based on historical events.
Yeah.
If I was going to start with one, I would start with if you go to the videos.
The Russian Revolution one was excellent, just really like how
so well done. But
they had three separate revolutions, really, in a way, which is just so crazy.
It's like what I would say is it's like bite size. If you ever used to do bite size, but it's like a bit more scaled up for like entertainment. So it's a little bit. The animation style is quite like entertaining. He cracks a few jokes and stuff. Like it's well written. Like there's a script behind it, rather than it just being this is what happened. Like tick hammer. Like I know. Vladimir Lenin, flipped a coin, and he went to the Russian Empire and said no.
Yeah,
it's not like that. It's like it actually makes it sort of interesting, and it's really well animated as well. So there's a series on there, a playlist on there called World Wars, and World War 1, 2, and the Cold War are all on there. I would probably, if I was going to start with the World War 2 one, part 1 and 2, really good. Honestly, really
Definitely.
good.
I started watching yesterday. I started watching the American Civil War one.
Sorry, I did one of the videos.
Oh, no worries. Yeah, I was just saying that I started watching the American Civil War one, and it's absolutely awesome. Like so much stuff I didn't know. And I honestly, I mean, I might be an idiot, but I didn't know that it was like pretty much all about slaves. Like that was the point in contention, was free states versus slave states. I didn't even know that was. I thought that was just part of it. I didn't know that was actually like the biggest point of contention. Was territory for free states versus slave states. It's so interesting, and honestly is. And you're learning a little bit about Lincoln as well, and like his part in it.
Yeah.
It's
there's actually interesting. A Henry VIII one on there as well. and
Yeah,
that's really
that'd
good.
be a
No, it is
better
really
bet.
good.
Yeah.
But like the way the animation's done, the way the characters are drawn, like he's took their likeness and sort of traced over the characters and stuff. So if anyone's
Yeah.
thinking about creating like short animation projects, like
This is a good one to
and how
look.
to
Yeah, yeah.
create the assets as well, because if you look at
Definitely.
like, let's just for example,
I mean, you could definitely everything that he's done in this, you could make exactly those right here from like
yeah,
you
but
could kind of have
the problem with them is, and you'll find this out on Friday. So let's say the Russian Revolution ones that I've just put up, part 1 and 2 are 21 minutes and 24 minutes. That's a lot of animating. That's basically he releases a video every 3 to 6 months.
I was going to say there's a reason.
Yeah,
there's a reason it takes him months to do a video because it's like I mean, I don't know. Like, obviously, you're more knowledgeable in animation than me, but if you like keyframe and stuff, it can take absolutely ages. And like, it's just it can be a total nightmare.
Generally, so just to give you guys, I mean, I know that this isn't the animation session, but we are on the topic. So this is like the average scale that you look to work at. So generally, the average time to produce an animation of around 60 to 90 seconds is 6 weeks. That again depends on how complex the animation is, but for something like this where it's like a full scale project, it's probably accurate. It depends. That's factoring in as well, bear in mind, drawing the stuff originally. So that's starting from having absolutely nothing. So you're starting from completely scratch. So when we're doing the one on Friday, I'm going to prepare all the assets, and they're all going to be separated into the right file and the right format. And you're already going to have the correct style picked out, and you're not doing any storyboards and things like that.
Yeah.
So if you're starting from completely scratch and you've got nothing, no assets, no backgrounds, no clue really,
it's going to take some time.
It's going to take about 6 weeks for a minute and a half.
Crazy to think, isn't it? Yeah.
That's probably not working on it full time either, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
And again, loose guidance, but yeah, check this out, Oversimplified, if you're looking for some project ideas. On like drawing the likeness, so you can probably see there he's drawn Henry VIII, he's drawn Abraham Lincoln, he's drawn Churchill and Joseph Stalin. Not the nicest of blokes, but he's drawn,
I know. It's like in that Russian Revolution thing as well, you learn that like even before he was in power, he was apparently a bit like a bad egg, you know what I mean? Like apparently,
you don't become the leader of a dictatorship without having something about you that's not particularly likable, shall we say?
It's pretty. The whole story of how he even came into power is pretty crazy because he was never supposed to, and apparently wasn't it Lenin's like dying wishes that he didn't go into power?
Lenin literally told everyone around them, "Don't let Joseph Stalin be the leader of the Soviet Union." And
I know.
What did they go and do?
It's crazy.
So just quickly catch up on the chat. Charlotte's saying that she wants to get more. She's been interested in a bit more of the Japanese folklore and stuff as well recently. But she's done her own version of the Lantern Worm.
That's awesome, man.
I'm particularly interested in doing folklore creatures that are not in a lot of art and mainstream media. Yeah, definitely.
That's a brilliant idea. Yeah,
and I think you're doing the series is kind of a good idea, and it's
100%.
I'm keen to see what comes out of it.
What Lynn was saying there as well. Like, I mean, this could be something just for fun for yourself, but there's definitely potential for it to develop into like a book, like a coffee table book or something of all these different creatures. Like,
and who knows? we get, and this goes for anyone really. We get the opportunities. Sometimes we talked about it not long ago. The Baltic were taking submissions for like an open exhibition.
Yeah.
If stuff like that comes up, put your stuff in. Like I say, anyone, if it's an animation you've made, if it's a slideshow, do you know what I mean? If it's photos you've taken,
100%.
as part of the photography course or as just in your own time, throw them in there. Do you know what I mean? Do a bit of editing on your photos, stick it in for the submission. You've got now to lose when it comes to stuff like that. Like, you might think, oh well, there'll be people there who've done X, Y, and Z, but that's not really that's not where you're at.
So what?
On your
they said
it's going to sound cringy, like journey, but like. So someone wants, I see it all the time on like Instagram when people post like the cheesy quotes and that, but it's like, don't compare your like your day one to someone else's day 700.
So
like,
true. It's such a good point, man.
and it is
Definitely.
cheesy as out, and there's always like some motivational,
It's true though.
like mountain image in the background of someone like standing there like dead chuffed and all that kind of garbage. But
Yeah.
the principle of it stands true. If you're just starting out in like publishing your work, this might be the first thing you've ever done. So yeah, you might not be 100% happy with it, but you've made a start.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you should just never compare yourself to other people. That's the thing. We naturally do that all the time. Everybody does it. It's just as everyone was saying. It's like we're all at different stages, and that's it. Yeah, just is I think right. As long as you're you never should go into anything with the intention of like, I'm going to do this because it's a good way to make money. You should find what you're passionate about. And then when you're doing it, it's a joy to do it anyway. And then anything else that comes because of it, that's fantastic because you wanted to do it. You know what I'm saying? So absolutely. So
Lynn's offering to help out with writing some words up as well. Some bit advertising.
Cracking, brilliant, man. There you go.
I did notice earlier as well. Amelia was saying she was cooking with her daughter and she was making something, and I can't remember what it was.
Mince? Did I see something about mince?
Oh god, I've seen something and because it sounded lovely. Mince with homemade garlic butter and baby boiled potatoes, which sounds very nice. So hopefully that's good. Garlic butter always a strong choice. So hopefully you guys are enjoying
I love like a bit garlic butter.
Charlotte saying she did submit that.
Cracking, good stuff, Charlotte.
That exhibition as well. To the Baltic one. So yeah, let us know if you hear back. And like I was saying, if you don't and it doesn't get put in, don't let that put you off either. Like,
yeah, exactly.
What's the quote? Is it Wayne Gretzky? Oh god, we're getting motivational here.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
See, Wayne Gretzky, you knew it.
That's it. Yeah. That's it. That's so true. Yeah.
Yeah. But then there's the office scene where Michael Scott steals it, right? As well, I think.
Yeah, and he puts underneath Michael Scott, and that's what I know from. It's so good.
Because I don't watch hockey, but yeah, Wayne Gretzky, man. But,
so good. Oh my god! I know that
if anyone needs any motivation, go and watch The Last Dance on Netflix. About Michael Jordan and the Chicago Bulls from.
Mate, I know that. It's unreal. Class documentary. I know you're not following it, but mate, if you get the chance, you should catch some of the NBA highlights. Obviously, playoffs at the moment. It's so good, dude. It's like Lakers are playing Portland, and it's been like such a good series so far. And then you've got like the I can't remember who the Bucks are playing as well, but the Bucks and the Lakers are good contenders.
Yeah.
Man, like in the last game they're playing again tonight, the Lakers, but their last game. I think it was like Kobe's 42nd birthday, or the day after Kobe's 42nd birthday.
It was because it was his birthday, then the day after they did Kobe Day, because it's the two numbers that have been retired from both the.
So that was it. It was Kobe Day, and LeBron just played insane, dude. He was doing some like deep freeze, and they were just like, oh man, it was so good. So I'm really enjoying watching basketball at the moment.
August 24th, because it's the 24th of the 8th month.
Yeah.
So that they're the two jerseys he wore for the two numbers he wore for the Lakers, I believe.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, man, I think LeBron's got to be the best player in the NBA at the moment.
At the moment, I don't know too much about it at the moment in the current players, but every time I speak to people who do, LeBron is always like.
You've got like there's like LeBron, and then there's like Giannis, the Greek freak, who's good, but then you've got like James Harden, who's really good. But the reason
Harden's
LeBron's
got like that weird eyebrow thing going on, honey.
Yeah, and he's got a huge beard.
Yeah.
I mean, the reason that LeBron's the best is because he can do everything. He's got like leads the league in assists.
Yeah.
He can defend. He's got some of the best blocks in the NBA. He's just like the best player all around.
LeBron James, like Sprite adverts as well.
LeBron James.
LeBron James. Sprite Cranberry as well.
Really, I've never had that. I'd love to try that.
It was a meme for ages.
Oh really?
Yeah, Sprite. If you Google Sprite Cranberry meme, you'll see it. It's like a CGI version of LeBron with a massive head.
Okay.
We'll leave it at that, to be honest, guys. I think that's enough. If you can fill that survey in, that would be fantastic.
LeBron James.
LeBron.
Dude, I ain't gonna tell you about this.
Sorry, go on.
But when LeBron was at the Cavs, I think they actually had that kid come in and read them,
really?
Read the players as they came out, and then when he said LeBron James, everyone clapped.
So cool, man.
And it's so funny.
probably made that kid's life. So I guess all
yeah,
as
of
well,
course,
I
man.
suppose.
LeBron James.
Right, I'll stick the screen to finish on, and Charlotte, let us know how you get on with your works and stuff, and everyone else as well. If you make anything, if you do anything as part of the courses, photography, animation, video editing, illustration, if you do any of Mel's craft stuff, if you cook any of our dishes, send it in. Normal places: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, emails, all good channels. Let us know. And have a good day.
Yeah.
Hopefully Daniel will see you
from here
tomorrow if he's there, and if not, we'll see you on Friday.
So guys, tomorrow photography, 10 o'clock outside Media Savvy. I'll email in the morning just to confirm, but we can all handle a bit of drizzle. I think it should be all right. And yeah, like if it's torrential, we may have to cancel, but otherwise it should be good, and it'll be good fun, guys. It'll be good to get out of the house,
Yeah. Just to quickly say, Charlotte, because she said
sure.
it's really helped her to get back in drones, and she's very grateful to us. Well, it's all you, pretty much, to be honest, Charlotte. We've just
definitely
given you the right tools and pointing you in the right direction, and it's all your talent. So well done.
That's it. And yeah, as Haven put it there, we give you the tools, you guys do the work. So it's like, anything that you guys create, it's from you. We just kind of maybe point you in the right direction. That's exactly right.
You're the talent. We're literally just giving you a nice little nudge in the right direction, and
that's it, man.
You guys do the rest. So yeah, good on you. And like I say, I'm looking forward to seeing some photos from tomorrow as well. And enjoy the rest of your warehouse course if that's possible.
Yeah,
You'll get through it. I believe.
You will. You can do it. All right.
Right, guys.
Cool.
Peace out. Please
Thank you, guys.
serving. Love you. Bye.
Bye. I'm freezing for some reason.
There we go.